I rolled credits on High on Life 2, and I think this is the most like 6 out of 10 video game. It doesn't do anything bad per se, but it also doesn't do anything great. And a huge thanks to the Squanch Games team for providing me with a review copy. So what is High on Life 2 about? You're basically playing as a bounty hunter who ends up breaking the bounty hunter code and goes from being the most loved person in the world to the most wanted. You end up fighting back against a pharmaceutical company to try to clear your name, save the human race. And just for some clarity, I'm somebody who decently liked High on Life 1, wasn't really too crazy about it, and I kind of feel the same way here. One of the things that I liked, I really enjoyed a lot of the characters in this game actually, and surprisingly, I enjoyed a lot of the setup in this story. I really enjoyed a lot of the variety in the weapons, like you get this bow and arrow, or you're like a divorced couple that's this dual-wield pistol. It's really fun. A lot of them have different special abilities. They're all fun to use. They can be mixed and matched in real time and switched around. It's really fun. I feel like there's a decent variety in the locations that you go to. Sometimes you're on a beach, you're on a cruise ship, or you could be in this wacky world and looking like you're on drugs. I think the movement was one of my favorite aspects of this so far. I feel like adding the skateboard in here while doing the combat really added to that fun factor for me. And also the traversal, again, with that skateboard, it was just fun. I will say, I wish a lot of the enemy variety could be a little bit better. Like they do have them in each location, but there's only like a handful, like maybe 1 to 2. So when you're fighting like 30 of the same exact creatures, it just kind of gets old pretty quickly. There's also no like real reason to switch up your strategy. I found 2 weapons that I liked in this game, and I used them pretty much start to finish, unless I like had to use them for a puzzle. I also think the story starts strong, but God, it drags in the end. I mean, this game took me like 10 to 11 hours to beat, and I was really feeling it towards the end. The final like hour and a half sequence of this video game, I just think is stretched way beyond what it needs to be. I think there's some interesting levels in here, like one of them is a murder mystery on a cruise ship. I found this really cool. I feel like the comedy aspect is one of the biggest portions of these games, and I'm not even remotely lying to you. I don't think I laughed a single time during this video game, but I'll be honest, I've just learned this type of humor just really isn't my type of humor anymore. I'm sure some people are going to play this and love this. I feel like if you were a fan of the original High on Life, like a really big fan, this is probably worth a pickup. But for most people, I would say this is a wait for a sale for me, but with the caveat that this is on Xbox Game Pass day one, and if you have that subscription, I definitely say it's worth a try.